All right, guys, product research is the most important part of your Amazon FBA journey. Get this part right, your chance of succeeding increases significantly. Get this step wrong, you've already failed before you can even get started. Now, last night I was having a student coaching call for FBA Masterclass, which is my Amazon FBA course. If you're interested, click the link down below. But having said that, every single day from Monday to Thursdays, we do a live coaching call with either me or my coaches. And last night, for a Thursday night coaching call, one of the students actually shared a product that he wanted to launch on Amazon. In fact, he already got samples. He already came up with his own product offerings. However, once I took a look at the product, I told him not to launch that product, potentially saving him thousands and thousands of dollars. So what you're about to watch is actually a live clip from my student coaching call where we went over that product and why it was not a good product to launch.
I trust that life will take me to a better place based on the action I've taken today. Trust the process. So is this the product?
Yeah.
Okay. So coconut bowl. Okay, let me take a look here. So what are you thinking? What are you, the bundle, what are you thinking? I see some spoons, I see some forks, I see some little rings. What are you thinking here?
So the bundle would be 2 bowls, 2 spoons, 2 forks, 2 ropes. Some of them have like little ropes that you put the bowls on top of so they don't like wobble all over the place. And it will come with a bag that you put everything in, like a little con bag.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. That would be the bundle that I would be offering.
So very similar to this guy.
Yeah, this guy is offering 4, but yeah, pretty much.
Very similar. I mean,
and I'll be offering forks instead of like 4 spoons.
So first I want to ask, what makes you think this is a good product? Like, what do you like about it?
So the reviews were low. Yeah, that was pretty much the main thing. The reviews were low. There weren't that much competitors. Some people were making decent revenue, like let's say 5,000, 5 to 10,000. When I checked, this was like 2 months ago. Yeah, and between then, I've just been in contact with suppliers.
Got it. Well, I'm glad you did this because I'm about to save you maybe a few $1,000s minimum, maybe $10,000. I don't like this product, and I'll tell you why, right?
Okay.
Maybe it's discouraging, but I also think that it's probably a good thing that I'm telling you this. So what I don't like about, first of all, I think you did a pretty good job with your product offering. I think that you didn't just say like, oh, I'm going to offer, like, I'm glad you didn't just say like, oh, I'm going to offer 2 bowls with 2 forks or 2 spoons, because I'm like, yo, like everybody else has that as well, right? So that's something you did right. But I'm not a big fan of the actual product itself. So let me first go over the reasons why. Number 1 in our course that we talked about, guys, pay attention to this. All of you, drop your phone, drop your Jason, stop playing poker, and listen to this. I think this is a good lesson for everybody. So coconut bowl, right? So the first thing that we look at is demand. Are there enough demand on Amazon? Are there enough people wanting to buy coconut bowls on Amazon? If not, we shouldn't sell this product because there's no demand. It's like setting up a coffee shop in the middle of, nowhere. You're not gonna get people to come and buy coffee. But if you set up a coffee shop in the middle of, whatever Times Square, then you're probably gonna be booming, even though if your coffee sucks, right? But having said that, how we test for demand on Amazon is this little thing here, bestseller rank. Bestseller rank, what this means is that this person right here, this brand right here, their bestseller rank is 17,000. What this means is that in the category of kitchen and dining, they're the 17th 17,000th best selling product in terms of sales volume, in terms of how many units they're selling per day. So there's 17,000 people before him or her that is selling better, and there's millions of people afterwards. Now, what we look at is we want to make sure that there's at least like 3 people, 3 listings that have a BSR of like 10 to 20,000 or lower. So great, this person has 20,000 BSR or lower. This person is lower. This person is lower. This person is lower. But the problem is everybody else, their BSR is really, really high. So I'm concerned with that. I'm concerned with that is because how come everybody else's BSR is so high? And they're high because no one's buying their listing. No one's buying their product. That's why it's high. So when it's high, when everybody have, when there's 4 people with low BSR, but everybody else has super high BSR, that is not good. I want to actually see a nice even spread. I want to see like number 1 to number 10, like people have a nice spread of low BSRs, because what that tells me is that tells me that there's actually demand in the marketplace for this product. And right now I'm not seeing that, right? Now you might say, well, Tom, this one guy, he's got 7,000 BSR. He's making 25,000, but look at his reviews. 1,300 reviews. You're not going to compete against this person, right? It's too competitive. This person, he or she is already like ahead of everybody else, but that's fine. That doesn't mean that you can't launch this product. But what's concerning to me is earlier you said, I like the fact that a lot of people have low reviews. And I also like the fact that a lot of people have low reviews, but look at how much money that these people are making. This person has low reviews, 17 reviews, $1,100 a month. 28 reviews, $7,500 a month. 35 reviews, $79 per month. 67 reviews, $399 a month. These are not good numbers. These are way too low. What you want is them at least selling 10 units a day. So in this column, you have monthly sales. So they're selling only 86 units per month. They're selling 4 units per month. They're selling 20 units per month. So the sales, the actual sales velocity and the overall market and how many people are looking for this product, there's just not enough on Amazon. So from that perspective alone, I wouldn't touch this product. What you want to see is that people between number 1 to number 10, their revenue, their BSR, their monthly sales, their monthly revenue is like nice and like spread out. It's nice and like everybody have a piece of the pie, because right now, like this guy isn't getting any, 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 this guy isn't getting, so like only one or two people in the top 10 are getting some sort of a piece of the action, and all the 8 people are not getting anything. And you got to think to yourself, it's like, that's really concerning, because this is ranked number 1 to 10 already, which is really, really, really good. So if you were to rank your product to top of page 1, like between number 1 to number 10, are you going to be like 2 out of the 10 that's making money, or are you going to be 1 out of the 8 that's not making money? So I guess what I'm trying to say here is I want to see low BSR across the board. I want to see high revenue or even medium revenue across the board. And in terms of the reviews, like this is nice. I'm not gonna lie, this is nice. Like this 71 reviews, 17 reviews, 28, like wow, like these are really low reviews. So you did a good job at identifying that, but that's, yeah, like don't launch this product. This is a no-go.
Okay.
But does that make sense though, based on what I said?
No, definitely does. So with that, I just thought that there was opportunity, since I looked at everybody's offering and I felt like I could do a better job, so I could outrank them with that perspective. But yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, you gotta, you can't, there's just a better, yeah, it's just not enough people are, the bottom line is this, not enough people are buying coconut bowls on Amazon. That's really it.
Yeah, like I said, also, when I started looking 2 months ago, it was like, I don't know, like 10, 11,000, and it went down. So another reason for my concern to launch it.
Yeah. So
All right. Thank
yeah,
you.
on to the next product, man. But hey, you learned something new, right? You learned that, hey, look for the consistency here, look for low BSR here, look for like the reviews is good. It's, you know, you're not gonna find too many products on Amazon with low reviews like this, but you will. But yeah, that's really the big thing.
All right, Tom, thanks. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I think you saved everybody else a lot of money today. So everybody, you got to transfer Anthony $500 after this. But no, I think, yeah, does that make sense for everybody? Like, I can see how Anthony would look at that and be like, wow, this is a good product. And your rationale is correct. Like, if I have a better product offering, but the thing is, it's too much of a risk because only 2 people in the top 10 are making money. I want to see 10 out of 10. I want to see 9 out of 10. I want to see 8 out of 10 in the top 10 are making money. Then you can apply that rationale. Like, hey, if everybody's making money with this type of product offering, I do a better one, I will have a much higher likelihood of making money. Okay. So I'm really glad that we ended off the call with that example, because I think that's a pretty good example of a product that you know, that I wouldn't touch with a 10-meter stick. But someone says coconut bowl dog dish. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, that's interesting. So let's look at dog bowls. Okay, dog. I can't even. Yeah, here we go. So we look at dog bowls. Like, we all know the dog bowls are made out of these like titanium ones, right? These sort of titanium dog bowls, or silicone dog bowls. I think most of us know that. But there's no coconut ones that are made out of coconut. Now, I think that it's a very interesting angle to do. No one's selling that. And I think the angle here is basically sustainability, right? Like, coconut is all natural. It's made sustainable. It's made from blah, blah, blah. Like, you go off of the eco-friendly angle, right? People love that crap. People eat that. Like, you know, nowadays, everything is eco-friendly. You like, that is a pretty good. And you know what's funny, guys? Anthony, it's so funny that you brought up coconut bowl, because the product that I'm launching is actually, and it's not dog bowls either, but I like that idea. I might steal it. It's actually related to coconut and dog toys. There's something there. So I'm gonna share more information with you guys soon. But that's a very interesting. Yeah, 50-50, Tom. Yeah, no problem. We're business partners now. All right, guys. Okay, well, thanks for everybody for attending the call tonight. I hope you guys learned something new as always. And yeah, stay safe out there. Go get your vaccines so we can go back to normal soon. And yeah, good to see everybody. And yeah, talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.